All right, thanks guys for joining us. We'll lead it off with Owen. Owen, go ahead.
Hey, buddy. Could you talk about the pitching tonight, especially Senzatela? It seemed like he pitched a lot better than his line might look, but all the way through, some strange impact against them. But how did you see it?
Yeah, well, I'll try to answer your question. I think I know what you're trying to say. I thought Senza threw the ball well. Obviously, super sharp. The first 4 innings, good velocity, good command. Slider was good, mixing some curveballs. I thought he threw the ball well. Got the first 2 outs with strikeouts, Turner and Smith, and then, they bunched some hits together. Luggs hit the ball the other way. He had Rayleigh 0-2, tried to get a high fastball by him. Just wasn't high enough, base hit. Had the pitcher 0-2, and then sort of put a slider in a bad spot. Pitcher dropped the head on it, drove it into right field. And then, then Betts got a base hit too. So they bunched some hits together for the first 2 runs. Then, the next 2, a little bit of situational hitting after a couple broken bat single. Muncy drove the ball left and a couple fly balls right. But I thought overall Senza threw the ball well. And I think you wanted me to Stevenson, I thought was sharp. Kinley threw the ball well. Carlos threw the ball well. Shashin, that's a tough go for any reliever in the 10th and beyond. Man on second. Struck out the first guy, and then Albert hit a ground ball in the right spot. Just eluded Brendan. Then we got the line drive double play. But I thought we pitched well. I thought we had some chances because of our pitching, but we just couldn't get the big knock as the game unfolded, especially late in the game.
It was obviously a tough game to lose, but there might have been a time earlier in the season when the team would have felt good to play that far, go that deep, challenge the Dodgers that well. It seems like now that's not satisfying.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever the case. No matter what time of the season, you always want to win. You're disappointed when you lose. The goal and the expectation is to win baseball games. Tonight was hard fought on both sides, right? They played well. We played well. They pitched well. We pitched well. It came down to a couple at bats late in the game, and they got us out at the end.
Okay, thank you.
Thomas Harding, go ahead.
Yes, just want to ask you about the consistency of CJ Cron this year. I mean, tonight, some big hits for you, and it looks like he kind of functions pretty well in the middle of your lineup, somewhere around Charlie, around Trevor. What are you seeing from him just overall since the season slow beginning?
Well, started slow, and then found his way in May. Then slumped a little bit, then bounced back again. Obviously player of the month in August, the big August. But tonight, we've seen him do this before. 3 knocks, a couple big hits, 2 out hits that got us closer to 4-3, and then Diaz got a base hit to tie it at 4-4. But Cron's given us good at bats. He really has all year long. With the exception of those times when maybe he was a little bit of a funk, but the second half he's been solid. So can't say enough about the year he's had for us.
And they're in the 4th inning where Blackman had the double, then followed by Cron. Do you see those two as potentially being a good couple of guys that you can kind of link up through a line?
Well, I think CJ, the way he's swinging the bat this year is a middle of the order bat, right? I think he's going to produce runs. I think he should knock in runs. He's got homer potential, obviously, with 27. You get a couple of guys on base in front of him. There's always the potential for a big inning with a homer. But, we feel pretty good about, Trevor, Chuck, Cron. I still think there's some upside in McMahon. We've talked about that with his ability to homer and knock in runs. I think he's learning. Again, this is his first really full year of being a regular player. Got quite a few at bats in 19, but this is really his first full year, and I think he's learned a lot. And I think he'll again take that into the coming seasons, what Max learned. But we feel pretty good about the potential of this middle of the order.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's go to Dwayne.
Hey, Bud, what did you think of your team's aggressiveness tonight at the plate? You had leadoff runner on board from the fourth inning on, and you gave yourself opportunities to score, which you cashed in there in a couple innings.
Yeah, I thought we had some good at-bats, right? I thought, Tapia had a good at there late in the game with a leadoff walk. Sam followed that with a pinch hit, base hit. Sam leadoff walk against Jansen, I thought was critical. They always feel good about a leadoff walk and your ability to score. Good dirt ball read on a breaking ball, got him to second with no outs, winning run at second base with 3 shots at it. But you're right, there were some good at bats, but again, the big hit eluded us tonight.
Thank you.
All right, we can finish up with Patrick Lyons. Patrick, go ahead.
Buddy Charlie started off the ninth with a really great sliding catch. It looked like he came up maybe holding his left hamstring. I don't know if you guys saw anything with him out there.
Have not. No word when Charlie came in or as the game progressed. I'll double check with the trainers after the game, but as far as I know, nothing significant with Chuck and the hamstring.
And then also on the defensive spectrum, Elias Diaz, great play off the bricks on the wild pitch, and also McMahon's tag and having the wherewithal because he was a little out of position there. Can you talk about that play and what you saw?
Yeah, great play. We've seen that from both those guys. I think the key was, Ellie had to, field basically a ground ball with a catcher's glove, fielded it cleanly, had to come up with, great technique and he has a strong arm. Got it down there and was a little bit offline, obviously, but, on the right side of the bag to allow Mac to make a very athletic play to catch the ball and tag the runner. The thrown ball sort of took Mac's glove into the runner, which was a break for us, but still Mac has to get there. He has to get in position to catch the ball athletically and apply a tag. So, obviously play of the game there got us to the bottom of the ninth, tied. We had the leadoff walk. Would have been a really nice one to finish off there, but it didn't happen.
Thank you, bud.
Yep.